This episode contains descriptions of sexual assault and sexual violence.
For anonymous, confidential help 24/7, please call the National Domestic Violence Hotline at 1-800-799-7233 or go to thehotline.org.
Welcome to the bad boy pod, talking bad boy bars, make a good girl nuts with the bad boy swag. Having conversations that a bad boy mad, sit down, relax, kick back, have a blast, enjoy the bad boy pod, brought to you by Lady Pod.
Gobble that out.
If you have to gobble out the first thing said on the podcast,
Get it out of the testicle.
get it out of the testicle. I mean,
Rule
that
number
goes
one.
without saying.
Diane's Rules to Podcasting.
Sure.
Ooh, should we start a side pod called Diane's Rules to Podcasting?
Side pod drop. If you guys want to
Patreon only.
Okay, yeah, this Patreon that does not exist. But
You'd have to pay us for it because we're tired.
We're tired. I mean, and I'm not going to edit that.
You're right.
You know, it's like Diane's Guide to Podcasting. It's just whatever we say goes. I mean, whatever Diane says goes. I don't know why I said we.
Yeah, I don't know why you said we at all.
That was fucked up.
Unless you meant like all of us plus Diane.
Right. You know, it was like we.
It's basically
Diane.
Tuition. Think of it that way.
That's so true.
Are we teachers?
I think.
Are we journalists?
I think we're such a good combination of teacher
Spicy?
and journalists. In the way that I really hope children are listening to this and they hope it's the cold hard truth.
I wake up every day hoping that children listen to this podcast.
Me too. You think a child left the review saying that it's fun but inaccurate? Is a child Doingle Smasher? No.
I kind of like the name.
Doingle Smasher?
Yeah, it's like something good to add into like a fake song when you're just like, you know, singing Father of Mine.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Everclear.
When you're singing Father of Mine.
No, it wasn't Father. It was another Everclear song that came onto, I don't know, Spotify's suggested after our beautiful Kid Rock session earlier.
Yeah, we did have a Kid Rock session. We're not even going to front about it.
So anyway, it reminded me of Everclear, and then we listened to about half the song of Father of Mine just to remind ourselves. And we went straight to the music video.
As one does.
Because, like, what a nice reminder about music videos. I definitely don't watch them anymore.
I do, but you sure?
Really?
Oh, yeah. I love it. I love a music video. They're kind of a little much now.
It really depends.
You know, like, I feel like the aughts, the naughty aughties, had, like, music videos had a storyline that was easy to follow.
Yeah.
Now they're just very artistic, and I'm not cultured enough to understand.
My name is Zoe Clark.
Like, what is Jack Harlow trying to do? I'm not smart enough.
No, I just want to see a short film take place between Nelly and Kelly
Rowland.
Like, that's all I want.
That deserved an Oscar, quite frankly.
Beautiful.
It was. You feel all the emotions watching the Dilemma music video.
Oh, do we have that?
Of course.
Oh my god. Every day.
Every day.
Anyway.
Okay, but you didn't even share the big news about the fucking Father of Mine music.
I don't think we have. Oh, we do hear this.
Yeah, we still have it.
Wow.
Feels good. Still
That
feels
was
good.
Definitely my ringtone in the whatever year that came out.
Oh, perfect ringtone.
But it was like the kind you could make on your own Razor phone.
Oh, you could record it, you mean?
Yes.
No,
not record it. Like you could beep and boop the notes.
Oh, that was so cool. Yeah, like
it sounded like shit.
Oh my god, can we please include some of those in Wilmer Sliderama?
Ooh, okay.
Oh wait, this is still the testicle, but
We're really in the testicle.
Also, we still haven't said the big news about the Father of Mine music video.
Oh my god.
But okay, I had a ringtone. I had a phone where you could record and set that as your ringtone.
Okay.
And there was a song in Reno 911.
Oh my goodness.
It was like a weird song that they had on the show, and
definitely love to rip crappy versions from YouTube and put them on my iPod.
Oh, nothing was better.
Nothing was better.
Okay, should we see how this testicle is and then disclose the really important news about the Father of Mine music video?
Oh, yeah.
I don't think we've overhyped it.
I guess we're going to... No, probably not.
No.
I mean, we're certainly going to put it in the Slimer anyway.
Yeah, you're right.
Let's check the...
I don't know if people listen and then slime or slime and then listen.
Oh,
or do they
slime
slime while they listen?
That's a good...
good poll.
Quizzy poo.
Okay.
This is the longest testicle we've ever done.
Another testicle in the can.
Smoking these meats.
Have you ever eaten testicles?
eaten testicles. No. Have you?
No, I haven't.
Oh, wow. That twins.
We really are.
Am I on today?
Are you on?
Am I putting one on?
I think a testicle on my plate? I hope so.
Yeah, I'm definitely putting one testicle on your plate later.
No, I just think like Everclear. Well, the combination of
Oh, we're in goofy moods.
We're in goofy moods.
I'm in a goofy fun mood. 'Cause I just
Could
had a
you
CBD
actually?
drink.
I'm going to look up what happened to the father of Everclear's dad because I
Oh
think
my God, good
there was
point.
definitely
Anyway, big news.
okay. The news, yes.
So Beans was in the music. So Beans of
Beans.
even Stevens fame.
Beans and Stevens.
Beans and like no one cares about us, but like important news.
No one cares about Beans but us. But when
He was the son.
he was the son of the father of mine,
Okay, listen. Music videos used to be good.
they did.
They used to have
You know
beans
what
in
music
them.
video was good? Bad Day by Daniel Powder, and I'm not even being ironic. when
Is
I
this
say
a
it.
Dead Dog song that we mean?
You
Like
have a bad day.
Yeah.
Why is that a dead dog song?
Well, because my friend, you can keep it in and around. I don't give a shit.
Okay.
Amanda's dog, Bruno.
Uh-huh.
Oh, that poor dog. I don't remember if I put a picture of him in the slime or not. Whatever. Literally that song came on in the veterinarian office when they put that dog down. So, perfect song to put your dog down to.
Delicious.
I don't think I've cried so hard as when I put my cat down. Anyway, my name is Julia Davidovich.
Okay.
I'm going to intro myself.
I mean, this is what happens when I spend a couple minutes researching.
I talk about my
you have
dead
an
cat.
existential crisis over there.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, well, the Wikipedia page for Father of Mine, the single by Everclear, isn't really
Descriptive?
clear
Oh.
about what happened to his father.
Uh-oh.
It says that song is one
I
of
am
the
an imperfect man.
Yeah. It says that song is one of the very, very few songs that are autobiographical. Okay, well, are you trying to distance yourself from your music?
So, okay, that song sucks.
My
a
feelings
number
for
of
my
reasons.
father haven't necessarily changed, but my feelings about myself after writing that song have been much better. Speaking of existential crisis, yeah, he needs to go on
Seriously.
Dr. Phil and fast. This man needs Dr. Phil's help.
It really does.
I was a child of broken marriage. My daughter was the child of a broken marriage. Okay.
Brag.
Weird way to put it. And it was hard to watch it happen to her. That was me trying to make sense of it. I don't know if my dad ever heard the song. I'm assuming he did. Okay,
That's what this
so
was about?
he has an estranged relationship with his dad.
Boring. Who doesn't?
Seriously.
Diane.
Oh, okay, wait. Here's another quote from the leader of Everclear.
Please.
I was more upset about David Bowie's death than I was about my own father's. My father died a few days before Bowie. Wow. Bowie was a constant in my life. Okay, this
I think he kind of liked when his dad died. If that's what it sounds like to me.
it's true. It's true.
Okay.
Okay.
Wow, finding out so
Okay,
much.
his father left when he was 6.
Oh. Wait, like left them or just like they got a divorce?
Oh,
I know
wow.
Wikipedia's not wow.
Okay.
So it's juicy.
It's a little juicy, I gotta be honest. It's a little more juicy than I was expecting.
Things are unfolding here as we speak.
Yeah, it seems like, I'm just glad that he found music as an outlet. That's all I'm going to say. Because Father of Mine is a perfect song, and Beans couldn't have been a better casting choice.
It actually has some pretty problematic shit in it, but
That's true.
you know what? The feelings about his dad?
Yep.
Sure, those are probably real.
But really, it was feelings about himself. Email Diane.
Listen, father wine or not,
Father of Mine or not,
if you're thinking about divorcing someone when you have kids, just do it, baby.
just go through it fast
Just
and
Nike.
loose.
Just do it. Fast and loose.
Yeah, the Nike slogan is about divorcing if you're in a toxic relationship.
Especially with children.
You're traumatizing them. I mean, no matter what, you're going to traumatize your kids, but
Oh, yeah.
come on.
But it's like, isn't it like better to do it early?
I think it's better to do it solo.
Or, yeah, do a 6 solo.
Traumatize your kids solo. My name is Diane. Wait, do we know my name is? What? My name is
What do you mean?
Julia Davidovich. And do we do it?
No.
Okay.
We kind of did like mock ones.
You're right. Those weren't real. My name is Julia Davidovich, and Father of Mine was written about my relationship with my cat.
Oh.
Not the dead one.
Not
Or
the dead one.
Well,
Wow.
you were the one who brought it up. I was thinking about your
I
cat because you were
guess.
fantasizing about things.
Yeah, I was definitely fantasizing about my cat's death.
I mean, I think about Sullivan's death all the time. It's
Oh
going to
my
be
God,
fully
no.
awful.
Don't even. Sullivan, don't listen. Go in the hat. Sullivan has a huge hat to live in, by the way.
Yeah, he has a huge home.
My name is Zoe Clark, and my favorite gift?
Oh.
This giant hat that I got my husband.
I did.
It's going in the slammer this week. I don't know if we've put him in yet, but
I don't know either. It's a Lakers hat, but a giant Lakers hat that is a dog bed.
yeah.
And Sully likes it in there.
Listen, every household needs one, like a big igloo cat or dog bed.
I don't
I'm
know
sure
if it's
Francis would probably love one.
I think they like to get in their little caves and hibernate like bears.
Oh, they are just like cosplaying bears left and right.
Did you watch Jesus and Mero this week?
I think I did.
Did you see the orangutan like fully grab that man?
Yes.
You can Google like orangutan grab man and just let me know what you think. Okay, who's your bad boy on the block this week?
Why were you thinking that?
I don't know.
Like, you think?
I was thinking dog.
He definitely
cage.
deserved it, right?
Orangutan in a cage. Orangutan grabbing this man by the pants.
That poor orangutan.
You're right. I mean, it was a tiny fucking cage. I'd throw a fit too.
I would throw my shit on someone too.
Free all the orangutans.
I mean, that's not what happened, but that's what I would do instinctively.
Yeah, that's my new cause.
Mm-hmm.
Freeing the
Just-
orangutans.
Oh, I thought you meant throwing shit on people.
Okay.
My name is Diane.
My name is Diane. Who's your bad boy on the block this week?
Oh, let's see.
Uh-oh.
Mommy has to write it down so she doesn't forget. But I started putting like little prompts for myself, like bad boy, good boy, Borson update,
Yeah.
bad boy update.
Wait, you have a Borson update?
Actually, I do this week.
Oh
Can
my
you
God. Thank
fucking
God. I wasn't
believe
sure
it?
if you were going to or not.
I mean, we'll see if it's
Okay.
good or not. Oh my God, this fucking advertisement that I've been targeted with.
Okay.
It's licorice. Can I actually just show it to you now?
Yeah, absolutely.
Because like I've been shown it
Should
so
I
many
edit
times.
the audio into the thingamabobble?
Oh please.
Okay.
I was so pissed to see it again. I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna get this shit.
What's it an ad for?
What?
What's it an ad for?
Oh, didn't I say licorice?
Oh, yeah, you did.
I love the caption on the screen. You'll see it.
Oh, God. Here we go. Licorice.com.
My licorice.com sample pack came. I already got into it. So I couldn't decide on 3, so I ordered 6.
Oh
And
my
I ordered
God.
3 flavors that I normally
Okay,
would
this
get.
is a
One of
licorice
them being the
MLM.
Australian mix, which is
It's fully an MLM.
It's
Ew! Okay, mango and apple,
Great
strawberry, those are not licorice flavors.
To literally everything she
I've
says.
never heard of that before. Really good.
Is this an
I couldn't
actor?
wait to try the Australian
My other
duo,
question.
Or is she a deep fake?
and it's good.
Oh my
And
God.
it's good. Is my favorite part.
And it's good.
I think it's
You
a new
drop
drop.
a tune?
Oh, and it's good.
And it's good. Email
And
Diane.
it's good. Like, is it though?
Is
I
it?
mean, I would eat all those little shits.
I have a question. When this comes up in your feed, you watch the whole thing through?
No, I only did that to get the just to get the context.
Well,
but
I'm
like,
so glad because then we would have never known about And It's Good.
and it's good.
That just goes to show that when, you know, you're faced with a decision in life, it's best to watch it through to the end.
I mean, I do have like an Jesus, that's very deep.
Thank you. It's absolutely a loosey-goosey pod today.
Oh, listen, love to loosen goose around.
We're loosing and goosing around, and it's fine.
I
know?
feel relaxed. I don't care.
Yeah, I don't care. Okay, so my bad boy, and I understand that it's like the first worldiest problem in the world.
Sorry, I just burped directly in the mic, and it tastes like mustard I had earlier.
That's so gross, and I wish I didn't know that. I hate to hear that kind of thing, but alas.
It really did. And then I just did this like laugh that just
the-
sprayed her with like
your
some
mustard
spit.
spit everywhere? Fucking nightmare.
Anyway, I'm really spraying all of this.
Honestly,
room. I'm
like
sorry.
out of all the condos, mustard's my least like it's sort of inoffensive. Like I will
You would
cook
use
with it.
it,
I will
yeah.
cook with it.
I've seen you make fucking dressing with mustard.
Yeah, I'll make a vinaigrette with it. Needs it, you know?
It does.
But mayo, I can't see the shit. And ketchup, you know how I feel.
I didn't realize this was a completely ketchupless household until she told me that Jared doesn't like ketchup either.
Remember when Gobble
So, hot
Gobble's
news.
child daughter was dipping tots in ketchup and sucking the ketchup off the tot?
Oh my God.
I mean, she was like 3 years old.
You were
It was really gross, and it's really stuck with me. So if your child eats tots near me, for the love of God, do not let them suck the ketchup off.
Listen, you heard it here last. Zoe.
That's what Father of Mine was written about. Anyway. It's like absolutely first world problems, but Jerry bought a Roomba, and I feel like I'm living with the enemy.
Oh my God. I mean, I don't trust them, but at the same time, they do it like an okay job on a carpet that I don't want to do.
It's a real love-hate relation because it really does a decent job at vacuuming. However, it's such a bumbling idiot. Like the way it runs into
so
walls,
stupid.
it really it makes
irritating.
me upset.
Yeah.
And it doesn't learn. It'll run into the same wall over and over and over again in a row.
The thing is, like, when you think about it, they tell you how intelligent it is in the ad, and it's dumb as fuck.
It's dumb as a rock.
It couldn't be more of a lie, honestly.
Yeah, it's, if you have that many sensors, I would expect you to learn to not run into walls.
It's true. How do the dogs feel about it?
They actually are fine with it.
That's one of theirs. Do they think it's a third dog?
No, but they're comfortable with its existence. They're like,
That's cute.
they're not mad about it, which is nice. I mean, the first time we turned her on, they were a little confused, but they got used to it. And
What if you like dressed it up like a dog? Like put dog ears on it?
I think that would make me a sad person. And I don't think it would help that I have like an animosity towards it. Like when it bleep bloops on, I'm like, this.
Does it just do it all the time?
Again. No, like she's on a timer to go at 6:30 in the morning.
Why?
Isn't that a weird time?
Yeah, why on a timer though? Just to get the crumbs of the last 24
Because
hours?
Jerry put a timer on it. That's a really good question.
Very random, Jerry.
Very random. I'll have to ask him about it. Maybe
Okay.
he's in with the timer industry.
So she exits her weird launch station and she's like,
Correct.
to start her day.
Correct. And she always gets stuck in the same spot, and it's just being around. If that was a person and they were that stupid, I couldn't spend time with them.
No, I mean if someone was running into my wall repeatedly
At full
nipping
speed
at my
too.
toes, and then like getting caught in a carpet and going meep meep meep.
God, they're just so needy.
Like I have to save you.
Yeah.
I'm on the toilet.
Like now I'm tending to my robot.
Oh,
Aren't you supposed to be tending to me?
weren't you supposed to be sucking me off?
Weren't you supposed to be sucking me off? Because like it seems like I'm the one moving all of the wires off from the floor so that
The
you don't
worst
choke and
part.
die.
It is the worst part to try and anticipate what it's gonna fuck up for you.
Seriously.
I will say I would not have a Roomba if I paid for it because I got this from
You did get it for free.
and its name was already Karen, and it used to have a pussy on it,
Right?
but the pussy got ripped off, unfortunately, not by me.
Tale as old as time.
I'm really pissed. I wish they put like I don't know. It had like
I wish they painted a pussy on there.
I can find a picture of him in the Slimer actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect. I
Robo
think that's
Karen.
Perfect thing for Slider.
Anyway, now she has an eye. She has a cyclops eye.
Okay, that's cute.
It's googly.
One thing that the Roomba did that pissed me off was push my slipper all the way under the bed.
Oh,
Like
That's
it
annoying.
like ran into my slipper and it just like pushed it all the way under the bed and was in the middle. And I had to-
passive aggressive. What did you like? Did you step on it
it
this morning?
was passive. You are so right.
That's what it's doing. Just like That's
We
what.
are having a power struggle and my slipper is the bait. Or whatever, the bargaining chip.
It is. Yeah, she's hiding it on you. I'm assuming it's a her. Did you name it yet? Maybe that's why.
I haven't named it, but I do think it's a her because, like, I just feel this sense of competition with her I wouldn't feel with a man.
Interesting.
Yeah.
This has turned into like a little therapy session, I think.
Sure. I'll take it. I'll take all the therapy I can get. So anyway, that's my bad boy on the block. It's the fucking Roomba.
I mean, they're kind of useless.
Also, I really almost had like a big bout of heat stroke in Temecula.
Oh.
Heat stroke in Temecula. Email Diane. That's the perfect rom-com.
That is her email, actually. Stroke into
You're right. That is her email.
At gmail.org. It's not com.
That's the name of her travel blog.
Oh, yeah.
Delicious. Okay, there's a quick bad boy update before we get to our bad boy of the week.
Let's go.
Harvey Weinstein.
Oh. I don't know this.
There are two.
Oh my god.
I'll start with the shitty one first, and then I'll go into the weird one. Okay, so the shitty one is he faces 2 indecent assault charges in the UK. New charges.
Great.
And indecent assault is sexual assault that does not involve rape.
Wow, I hope he dies of stress.
Me too, and he might.
Good.
Okay, here's the other thing that's weird.
Is that rude to say? Just kidding.
I don't think so. It's Harvey Weinstein. We can hope he dies.
Okay. Sorry.
I'm the decider of who we can joke about dying.
And I wasn't just apologizing now about Harvey Weinstein, just about yoinking my doink.
It's okay. So Harvey Weinstein is suing Fiat Chrysler
Loser.
over a 2019 crash that he claims left him catastrophically injured and rendered paralyzed. And he's seeking $5 million in damages.
You bitch.
I just he
just
must be
needs money.
Despacito for money.
Oh, totally.
Yeah, that must be what's happening. I hope he loses.
I hope he loses too.
I mean, but here's the thing, it's probably unrelated. Maybe he is in the right, I don't know. In this one way, not in general, obviously.
No, he could literally never be right.
I'm anti-Harvey Weinstein. If I have to say it twice, I'll say it 12 times.
She will.
I will.
And I don't know, maybe, because he was walking around with some assistance.
Right, he had his walker.
But that was what year?
He's suing from a crash that happened in 2019.
I guess that could line up with
Yeah.
when he was walking around with assistance.
Yeah,
I
it
always
could.
thought that was because he was everyone
I
said.
thought it was a fake.
Well, everyone said it was fake.
Right. And maybe it was, and now he's using it to sue.
Whatever. I still hope he loses.
Me too. Also, I didn't realize that was from a car crash. I thought it was just from being old and shitty.
I thought his body and his lies were eating him
Yeah, I thought
from the inside.
I thought his lies were eating him from the inside as well.
But I also thought he was lying to get sympathy from the court.
I also feel that way.
That he was a frail old man or something dying
Right.
from stress.
Right. And I wish he would.
Listen.
And then
Speed it up, honey.
The other update was Britney Spears' wedding.
Oh my God. What a star-studded affair. I mean, we won't put that one photo everyone's been using, I guess. We could
of
do
the squad.
with Early Good Boy.
Sure.
Because I guess this is, no, you know what? This is my early. I have another good boy.
I know what you're going to say.
Wally.
Yeah.
Dolly.
Not Wally.
We'll dolly that photo or something somehow. No, I don't know if we
okay.
can. That'd be hard. It'd be like Britney Spears' wedding photo plus in a toilet. No,
Yeah. Is that your good boy?
it's one of them.
Uh-oh.
What a fun one.
I'm just happy for Britney. It seemed like she had a really good time, even though there was that report that her ex crashed the wedding and then she had to get a restraining order against him.
Weird.
Also, I had no idea his name was Jason Alexander. That threw me for a loop.
Alexander, was
Jason
it?
Alexander
It's
was
literally Jason Alexander.
It wasn't Jason Alexander.
No. But
yes.
I remember hearing that name and being literally?
Be imagine
That's
if
your name,
they
though?
dated though.
Oh, hot.
Jason Alexander, Britney Spears.
My conspiracy, Connie?
Okay.
TMZ paid him to do that. Because why else would you fucking give a shit?
My God.
Plus, TMZ, I think, broke the news. Email Diana if I'm fucking wrong.
You are such a Connie, but maybe you're right.
I kind of think I'm right on this
Connie
one.
Britton.
I'm a Connie Britton.
But you're right.
I think I'm right. Listen, when you know, you know.
Email Diana if you can prove Julia's a lying bitch. JK. But yeah, it was definitely a star-studded affair. I'm how is she friends with Selena Gomez?
It's so nice to see, even really. I know that
was a random.
I just think anyone who's anyone is going to be there.
Sure.
That's
and
Julia's
anyone is
report.
anyone equals Drew Barrymore, Selena Gomez,
Literally
Donatella
Madonna.
Versace,
Paris Hilton.
and Paris Hilton.
What
And
was
Madonna.
refreshing was to see just her own cell phone video
Yeah.
of the party and everyone just kind of standing in a circle as awkwardly as anyone does.
Yeah, it was.
It's very sweet.
She seems very happy, and
Yeah.
I'm happy for her.
It's, you know what? Good for her.
Good
Literally.
for her. I
Can you
could
imagine
care
just
less about the man she's marrying. I'm just happy for
cares?
Britney.
Yeah, I still don't know if he's a mole. Another conspiracy.
A lot of people feel that way, but if she's happy, I'm fine with it.
Truly. But can you imagine being, what is she, 40?
Something like
1?
she's in the low 40s.
And just being able to literally live your life?
No, I can't.
Wow.
And I understand why she's naked all the time.
Oh, I would be naked 24/7.
It doesn't bother me.
No.
People are very bothered by her Instagram, and I'm like, then unfollow her. block her.
Like,
Who gives a fuck?
she's literally Britney Spears. Why do you follow her if you don't like her?
Do you know who Cole Sprouse is?
No.
I sort of didn't think you would. Anyway, he was, Sweet Life of Zach and Cody, the twins.
I know of the show. I don't think that was like a show that my generation.
Yeah. So
my 3-year generational nugget watched.
I mean, I didn't really watch it either, but it did come out at the tail end of my nugget.
Got it.
Like I probably overlapped. My nugget was like had a year of Sweet Life of Zach and Cody in it.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, but then he was in Riverdale. He played Jughead.
Definitely didn't watch that either.
So that's the background. Anyway, he posted a picture of his ass, and everyone was all about it.
Ugh, sexism.
It is, and he had a long butt crack. So email Diane at badboypod.com.
Sometimes I gotta say, TMI, I feel like I have a long butt crack too.
Oh my god. Okay.
Listen, you heard it here last.
My butt crack is literally 1 inch tall.
It's only where her poop comes out.
Yes. I take a tiny little poop like a pencil, but very long.
I
It's
would
like funnel
love-
cake. Ew, why did I say that?
I just like...
Fun but inaccurate. Okay.
I just want someone to like draw a picture of your ass in that style.
Okay, email
Like an
Diane
ass
at
that only has an
badboypod.com.
opening that's like just for poops.
Your fan art of my 1 inch butt crack and Julia's 14-foot tall butt crack.
We really vary on this show.
We do. Perfectly inclusive of butt crack length.
I don't know why I thought I could participate in like low-rise jeans when I was 14
Oh,
with such a long butt crack.
yeah, that's a really sad story to hear about.
Sorry, everyone. Really unloading today.
Email Diane.
Email Diane on that. Yeah.
Okay, so we can move on to our bad boy of the week now.
Oh.
Who
wow.
I guessed? Very long butt crack.
If I had to say,
Yeah.
probably like ranging from like
It goes to the middle of
like
his
a
back
quarter
at
of his
least.
spine, I think.
Yes.
Like very long.
Very long. Very deep, too.
Yeah.
Cavernous butt crack.
Cavernous asshole.
Anyway, as if it wasn't obvious,
Oh.
we're talking about Mr. Profitalize.
Wow.
Profletize your Texas. Perfect.
Perfect.
Warren Jeffs.
Incredible job. Wow, what a bad person.
horrible.
Can I take the most unprecedented...
Are you about to go wee wee in the pee pee?
Stop it.
Oh my god. Okay,
Yeah.
fine. 1 step forward, 10 steps back. That's all I'm gonna say. Okay, perfect. So guess his net worth before he went to prison,
Oh, fuck.
which is the only number I could find.
I guess like Mormon money?
Yeah.
4 million.
100 million.
What the hell?
I know. I guess that's
Mormons
all
are
in real
rich.
estate. I guess so.
On the way to the airport,
Sure.
when they were like, "Oh, what's the airline?" We were like JetBlue, and they were like, "Oh, that's owned by Mormons." And we were like, "What?" And they're like, "Yeah, Latter-day Saints get a discount." And I was like, "Well, guess what? I'm joining, baby." Just kidding. But
Yeah, I'd love to
I was
get
like, "Is
into
that true?"
Such a exclusive group.
Seriously.
So you 100 million, right? Okay, so
Incredible job, guys.
I guess we're
Wow.
talking about this because a new docu came out on Netflix called "Keep Sweet, Pray and Obey."
It's called like Jiffy Jeffs.
It's called Jiffy Jeffs.
I'm terrible.
And it's just about the FLDS Church, the fundamentalist Church of Jesus Christ of the Latter-day Saints. Maybe you heard of it. It's like extreme Mormonism.
Wow.
The polyamorous, different. They're all poly. No, they're really not.
I mean, poly when it only benefits like
Yeah,
one dude.
the
It's
men are
like
poly,
It's
the
a
women-
harem. Let's be honest.
It is. The men are poly. The women all have no rights.
Sure.
So
And
that's
they're all
sort
dressed
of the
like
vibe.
cupcakes. It's very bizarre.
So the outfits.
I mean, it's weird. You're like, wow, their dresses together all look like truly a little cake. It's kind of beautiful, but you're like sinister at the same time.
fully occult.
Fully.
Also was designated a hate group by the Southern Poverty Law Center, citing Warren Jeffs' opinions on Black people, women, gay people, violence, and the end of the world. So cult / hate group / polygamist. Oh my God, that really scared me. That was Google.
That was Google. He doesn't understand.
He doesn't understand.
I don't understand. Why is life like this?
For the life of him, he could not understand how anyone could be a Mormon. Anyway, so Warren Jeffs had 69 wives and at least 60 kids. Only 3 of his kids have left the church, though, so they don't really know how many kids he actually has.
That's just so many.
Which is
It's just like too many to count.
too many to count. I looked him up. I looked it up. I was like, Warren Jeff's number of kids, and 3 came up. And I was like, there's no way he only has 3 children.
Certainly not.
But it's only 3 that have left the church.
They're willing to talk.
Yeah.
It's so freaky. I mean, he's not our first polygamist Mormon dude.
No, he's not.
We had Cody.
Oh, we did do Cody Brown. I would say that Warren Jeff's is worse than Cody Brown.
Oh,
Easily.
Wow. Do you think how do you think Cody feels about Warren? I mean, like now versus before. Do you think he thought, do the common Mormon think about the fundamentalist Mormon?
I would think that
the everyday Mormon, do they just have multiple partners?
No.
So, but
And
a Cody
I think
Brown, is he a fundamentalist then?
He must be. Cody Brown must be a fundamentalist.
If you're like running from the law,
Let's
because
see.
I feel like a whole like plot, I guess, in that show is that they're basically escaping laws of states that are
Right.
whatever, and they're like, we're safe in Vegas for a while, and they're like, I hate Vegas.
Well, there was also that, I'm Googling Cody Brown.
How do we always talk about Cody Brown? Just kidding, we never talk about him. Should I be watching Sister Wives?
There have been 16 seasons. Holy smokes.
Too much. I don't know. I've tried watching episodes and I'm like, you know what? I don't think I want to come back to this.
Oh, they have, yeah, okay. So they belong to a certain sect of the FLDS from literally Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. That's my current source on this. They talk about how they kind of feel like the FLDS gives your standard Mormon a bad rap.
Yeah, and polygamy is illegal in all states.
Okay.
So I don't know, like I don't think they're performing legal marriages.
No.
And they couldn't be because they were between children. It's just like their own
Right.
inner, it must be their own inner circle.
So Warren Jeffs is the president of the FLDS Church, and he is currently in jail. He was convicted on 2 felony counts of child sex assault, for which he's serving a life sentence plus 20 years. He was found guilty of sex assault of a child who was 15 and aggravated sexual assault of a child who was 12. And he was, quote unquote, married to both of them. He was also convicted of 2 counts of rape as an accomplice. So when he would like marry, it was for basically marrying off a teenager to another high-level church member, and he was charged with rape as an accomplice for that.
So creepy. Yeah. And like, I don't understand. I just like, you know how R. Kelly was able to marry Aaliyah,
Yeah,
but
Julia did
that
air
was-
quotes for that, by the way.
Yeah, I did air quotes.
Yeah,
It was so gross.
but they got her like a fake ID.
But they also had bribed.
They did bribe.
So like in that context, sure, I understand how that got through.
Yeah, and because the town they were in Utah had a lot of FLDS members in it, including in the police force, there was like a we'll look the other way sort of element going on.
Sure, there were like bishops and shit
Right.
that were like marrying off true children.
Right. Until they moved to Texas, which was, you know, what they said. They called it Zion, which is like, I guess, their version of heaven. And Warren Jeffs was like, this is like Zion on earth. And it was just this compound in Texas that was so fucking freaky. And eventually they just started like bringing people there. And a lot of the people they brought were young girls. And they would take the girls away from their moms and bring them down. They would obviously separate families up the wazoo. And yeah, basically go and live down there until you were old enough to be married off to a man, which is, I guess, 12 years old. And eventually, like, people who came out of the church had spoken up again about Warren Jeffs and what he was doing and, you know, the practice of marrying off young girls. And that's sort of what ultimately led to his downfall, was people who left the church coming out and saying this is happening. And they did receive a call from somebody that was inside, and that's what led to the police going and raiding the compound.
That big raid was, I mean, obviously shittily done.
It was so shittily done.
Very
They basically
traumatic.
took I think the number was like 400 kids, mostly young women, because like the police had heard that they were marrying off young women and like the young women were in danger, and a girl who was 16 years old said that she had been assaulted, and that's what led to the raid in the first place. But I don't know if like confiscating 400 like ripping 400 children away from their home is really what is going to solve what's happening.
Yeah, they're definitely in a cult, and
they're definitely in a cult.
You know, they're being controlled.
Yeah, and Warren Jeffs was on the run at this point, I think, going to fucking Disneyland.
Literally,
such a socio-bocio.
He's really, I mean, such a, I don't know. He looks like someone, and like
He
little
looks
bit
like a perv.
I mean, he's, I don't know. You can pick him out in like a lineup of perps and be like, yeah, that is him.
That is
Has
absolutely
a Jeffrey
a perv.
Epstein vibe.
Yeah,
Why do all child perverts like look the same?
they do.
Whatever.
They really do. Another conspiracy. Definitely don't morph all of their face into one face. I don't want to see it.
Yeah, I don't want to see a Warren Jeffs dolly.
I mean, I'd be curious, honestly. And yeah, so he's basically a horrible man. He's in jail for life, but he's still running the church from jail.
I don't understand.
He's done a bunch of hunger strikes, and they really don't like it.
Let's just die already.
The jail does not like when he does his little hunger strike. They force feed him. And he's been like transferred to the hospital and stuff because he won't eat. He's like such a drama queen.
Oh my God.
I know.
Get over yourself.
Seriously, you're like going to be in jail forever. What are you doing a hunger strike? It's over, dude.
It's like, I do not fault people for being in a cult accidentally.
Me neither.
You know, being born into a cult and living into it.
But I definitely fault a child rapist.
Totally.
Yeah. It is sort of like, I don't know if this is like a controversial thing, but I'm going to just say it and we'll see what happens. I do think about like the young boys who are raised in this cult, who are born into it just like the girls are. And by the time they're like 22 years old and being given a child bride, what do they think? I assume they think that's fine. But is there part of them that is like, this isn't right?
I mean,
it's just hard to tell. I've never been like hardcore brainwashed.
No, I know. And that's the sad thing.
I mean, I probably have been, but I don't know by what. I
mean, by probably society and television.
Yeah, like white supremacy and the patriarchy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, those things.
Yeah.
I mean, all of it really. But like, yeah, I guess when the public is looking on this like subgroup of people who are obviously in a cult, it's easy to judge.
Yes.
They're just like, how could you be so stupid? It's like, well, I don't know. How could we all be so stupid for so many things, honestly?
Yeah, I mean, they removed all the books that weren't Jesus books.
Literally. If you're in the middle of Texas, I don't know.
They were like in a freaking cement enclosure. Like it was a full cult. It was a full-blown cult.
Yeah. It's just like,
and they don't know anything else. So like they don't even think about like what everyone else is doing. They maybe think that every girl gets married at 12. I don't know. Yeah. Not to say that's right. It's not. Also, like Warren Jeffs is a true socio, because when he was on the run from the law, he was not being a Mormon about it. He was like going to Disneyland and spending hundreds of thousands of dollars doing God knows what with his quote favorite wives. Like such a fucking bleak thing.
It's so creepy.
So he fully knew what he was doing, and he got really caught. And I'm very glad that he is. I guess he still is wielding power over this group of people, which is shitty.
Well, the people that remain, I don't know, they haven't like gotten through life in a normal manner, and they're just like, okay, well, I don't know yet that the person who is talking the loudest in the room is wrong. They
don't know yet. The people who are still in don't know yet.
It's just,
it's wild.
Just not there. Yeah, I don't know. It sucks that they're in that position. I don't know. I hope they don't have to spend their lives like this much longer, but it is going to be interesting to, I mean, just, I don't know. That fucking gross house that he lived in that was all like ivory and white.
I don't think he lived there. That was like the church.
That was a church?
Yes.
I thought that was his house.
No, that was the church.
I hated that.
I know.
Anything that white is just like, you're going to kill me here.
Yeah. It was fucked up. Anyway, if you want an incredibly troubling 4-episode watch, it's on Netflix.
Was this the compound that had like, and this is sad, but like a giant incest baby cemetery?
No, I don't know about that.
I'll take it out if I'm wrong. I just remembered
Okay.
that his brother, I think, like also claimed that he had assaulted him.
Oh yeah, there
sexually.
are.
And also he like took his own life.
No, this is so Warren Jeff's nephew
It was nephew,
filed
not
a
brother?
lawsuit saying that he had raped him, and
okay, that's what it
that
was.
man's brother had committed suicide, also accusing Jeffs of sexually assaulting him, and
Yikes.
2 of his own children have also claimed to have been sexually abused by him.
Pervert.
Yep, huge pervert. So basically, that's Warren Jeffs for you. Huge sack of shit. Are you looking up the cemetery?
Yeah, I'm reading this. I remember actually reading this article.
It's about the FLDS.
Yes. The article is called Tiny Tombstones Inside the FLDS Graveyard for Babies Born from Incest.
Yikes.
Yeah.
So they're kids that have they're born.
As a result of incest, I think died very early.
Okay, or
and
they
then
just have a lot of issues.
Hadn't been reported, obviously, to anybody.
Okay, so it seems like there's actually a autosomal disorder that is called polygamist Downs because it's that common within that community where there's like just a lot of inbreeding, I guess.
That was an interesting article. I mean, I hate to say interesting because it's the
fucked up,
FLDS
but
Warren
I
Jeffs bullshit.
understand.
But it's just like, it is a really morbid piece of that puzzle, that cemetery. So creepy.
Yeah, so they have
I mean, I guess I'll put on the Slimer.
they have seizures, facial deformities, severe mental retardation, and yeah, damn, that's really sad. But it's not surprising when it's like everyone there is their cousin and they're marrying each other. Like in the documentary, one of the women said that they had married her. She married her first cousin.
Yeah. It's
She didn't
real
marry
Rudy
her.
Giuliani
She was
rising.
forced into marrying her first cousin.
Yeah. I mean, it's just like, they obviously didn't have a choice, but it just seems like a disgusting Warren Jeffs fantasy,
It is. It is.
It's
And
just, this is his...
it sort of has that same vibe as Scientology a little bit, where like the first head of the church was fucked up and weird and like did all of the weird things that Warren Jeffs did. It's like, but then when the new person took over, when David Miscavige took over from L. Ron Hubbard, and when Warren Jeffs took over for his dad, it's like all of those things just got intensified. All the weird shit that they do just got turned up to 100.
Yeah, they just find their successor somehow, and they're just like a fucking dog.
Right. Well, that's how they like claw their way up to the top to get the power.
It's weird. I mean, it's honestly one of my first thoughts when I was seeing these women was just like, where is Shelley Miscavige? Literally.
Where is she?
Yeah.
Email Diane if you know.
Yeah, seriously. We're on the case.
So let's shut the door on Warren Jeffs.
Worst. Honestly, one of the worst men alive.
I think so. He'll die soon, though, hopefully.
Shut the door, baby. Don't say a word.
Hopefully he'll die during a hunger strike. Is
nothing
Mark
more.
McGrath a Mormon?
I was going to say no. Do you think he'll watch the special?
Oh.
I think his wife was like, you know what? I watched that and I'm really sad right now, Mark. Could we
Yeah.
order something?
We
for
talk
dinner
so
tonight?
much about Mark's wife.
I know. Wouldn't even know if he's actually married right now.
No, we have no idea. But in my mind, he for sure at least has a serious girlfriend
In
who
my-
loves true crime docuseries.
Oh, yeah. And I feel like Mark lives in Orange County. I don't know.
Sure.
Not confirmed. But,
Who's your good boy of the week?
oh, my neighbor.
Your neighbor?
Because Borson update,
What?
after complaining about my Borson situation
To your neighbor?
to my neighbor,
Oh my gosh.
he literally gave me like one of those threesomes of Borson from Costco
A threesome?
for my birthday.
What were the flavors?
the
standard?
The originals.
Okay, so
The
it's like
shallot, the
the garlic-
standard garlic.
the garlic and chive. I actually have them. They have a black pepper, I think.
I forget what I can't believe I'm
That's
like.
so nice.
I know. I was so surprised. So surprised.
I didn't get you something. I was gonna get. I'll get you.
fucking
I'll get you
bitch. I'm
laundry
just-
detergent.
it's fine.
But I was gonna get you laundry detergent, but
That's my
I was too
favorite.
lazy. But I will get you laundry detergent, just so you know. Just so you know, there's your. You're my best friend. Yeah, it feels like the right gift. every year. It's going to be my annual gift to you.
I love it.
I have no creativity.
Mrs. Maisels. Mrs. Maisels?
It's definitely Mrs. Myers.
Myers.
Yeah, definitely Mrs. Maisel makes the best cleaning supplies.
Oh, she always makes the best.
Rachel Brosnahan, not a Jew.
Not a Jew.
Incredible. I don't think I really have a good boy. I had delicious passion fruit gelato yesterday.
Oh, that's a good boy.
You're right. From this place called Carrera's. It's in Pasadena.
Ooh.
And I just love passion fruit. Fuck, it's good.
They're so cool. I love the plants. I love the flower.
I mean the taste.
And passion fruit is delicious.
It's such a specific flavor.
I told you my weed people, they were like...
They make passion fruit pie?
No, she dropped off my little order poo and was like, hey, I have like 1,000 passion fruits. Do you want some? And give me like a bag of passion fruits.
What? What are you going to make with it?
This was last year.
Oh, I do remember
I feel like
that
it was
now.
a good boy, yeah. I don't know. It's probably not going to come for a few months. My bag of passion fruits.
I fucking love passion fruits. Fuck. Good
Fuck.
boy.
That would be like a nice little pie, though.
A passion fruit
A little
pie.
little desserty.
You could make a dessert for sure. Like I feel like a turnover. You know, if you got like puff pastry, you could get like frozen puff pastry and just make a little yummy.
Ooh, that sounds nice.
It would be so easy.
It really would.
You could make a passion fruit curd.
Oh my god,
I
that
know.
sounds great.
That's
actually.
Great British Bake Off.
This is a real GGBBBB.
It's a real GBBO. I hope it's back soon.
Oh my god!
Do you
I would
were you
literally
going to say
die
that
for a
the
season.
AI generator Dolly is your other good boy?
Oh yeah, love that thing.
It's hilarious.
Listen, I'll never get over it.
I'll
do it till I
will.
die.
I'll get over it. I'll get over it once it becomes kind of scary that AI is that good.
I know it's doing it on purpose. It's just like, here, let's get more junk
It's
for the internet.
learning. It's the thing is, if you don't know, Dolly is
learning
this
comedy
AI
now.
generator where you could type in a series of nonsense like Julia did one, Dr. Phil crying eating broccoli, and the AI generator will generate 9 images based on that prompt. And I really
Zoe looks really relaxed right
me
now.
talking
I'll
about
get her for
Dolly.
the
I need to
picture.
get a photo of you too. That reminds me. And people are having a lot of fun with it, as am I. But it's definitely like it's learning so much
Oh, it's freaky.
from the people typing it in.
It's like it's really just like relearning every single word and just putting it in random situations. It's like literally learning, I don't know, how to be random.
It is learning how to be
Is that
random.
condom? Is that comedy?
It's comedy.
Sorry, my crotch is really out.
It's not out.
Isn't it?
No, it's not out at all.
Okay, well good.
It's in. Your crotch is fully in.
My crotch is in, baby.
Well, that's the good boy. Let's move on to TV talk. TV talk.
Oh my god.
What are you
Kevin,
watching?
stop lagging.
Are you watching Staircase?
No, I got a little bored with it. I was like, this is fun.
I watched the first. I've seen the first 2 episodes. It is a little boring.
Yeah.
But Colin Firth,
I
okay,
mean, it's fun.
I'd Firth him.
I'd
Firth him up real good.
Listen, it's a real, I don't know.
He's a hot old man. I'll say it.
He's hot for an old man.
Yeah. Absolutely. But okay, so that I guess I have not watched any 90 Day Fiance.
I'm honest. I can't believe I'm saying this. I hate this season.
It's so bad. I had to stop. I have no interest in continuing.
This is like the most contrived I've ever felt it was. And like, I don't know. I feel like I have a pretty good detection for that. I know it's not real most of the time.
No, it's real love.
Oh,
I really think
it's real
before the
love.
90 days is the way to go.
Well, they're doing another, literally, they're like just starting another season of Family Chantel.
Oh my God, I'm not going to watch that.
It's actually better than
I
this.
am watching. Oh, did I say this last week? I'm watching Trixie Motel on Discovery Plus. It's fun.
I just watched that Netflix special.
Oh,
Bridget was in the crowd.
Bridger?
Yeah, it was the standout.
Yeah, I watched like an hour of it, and then I was like, I fell asleep. I'm not gonna lie.
I felt like, I mean, I definitely fell asleep.
It was long.
It was very long, and the sessions were really short. I felt like they could have been like honestly episodes where it was
Everyone
like,
did like a tight 5,
it was truly too short.
and it was.
They were great, but they were too short.
I agree. I feel like they should have broken it up into episodes. They should have had like rather than it being just like an hour and 50-minute long thing, which like to me it's like I don't think it was just hard to get through so many short sets of that. But everyone was great.
Everyone was great, but like I wish I'd gotten more of a lot of the comedians that were there. I felt like it could have been a literal series, and what's stopping them? I mean, they could have had so much more footage. I guess like they probably couldn't keep that crowd there for that long. Anyway,
Right.
obviously, it'd have to be
Also,
multiple
they definitely
things.
edited the fuck out of it. Like, I'm sure,
They really did.
I'm sure the sets were longer.
Sure. I mean, but like they could have put that in. I don't know. It felt like they could have.
Right. It's not like
given
they're going to
us
run
more.
out of hard drive space.
Sure.
It's Netflix.
Why not showcase people more? I don't know.
Yeah.
It's not enough. Also, I forgot last week I'd watched the one. It was like that tribute to Bob Saget, I guess.
Oh, I didn't watch that.
It was so shitty, and Jeff Ross was there.
Dude.
It's like, get
come
Jeff Ross
on.
out of here.
He's a real groomer on the loose.
Oh, that is a
There
great
was
way to
like
describe him.
another article about Horatio Sands from SNL that came out
Wow.
that sort of like basically was like Tina Fey and Seth Meyers knew about it.
Really?
Yeah. Let me
Oh
double
my
check that.
God.
The woman suing Horatio Sands for sexually assaulting her as a teenager claims SNL alums, including Tina Fey, Will Ferrell, and Maya Rudolph, were gawking and did nothing as the comedian groped her at a 2002 after party.
Wow.
Oh, and Seth Meyers too. Okay, that was so I wasn't making that up. Anyway, so that sucks.
Jeez.
Any other TV talks? I watched A Perfect Pairing, which is a rom-com on Netflix, loosely about wine, but not really.
Okay.
That Australian guy who was on Sex Life.
Oh.
He basically plays that same character, except he works on a farm. But he's secretly rich. So
is this a movie or a series?
Pretty edgy. It's a movie.
I don't want to watch that shit.
And, if you just want a sort of nonsense rom-com that just fills the space in between your ears, I would say give it a watch, but don't pay too close attention.
I mean, listen.
Play
I'll
a
sit
game,
around and make
scroll on
fun
Instagram.
of something.
Do something.
Whatever.
Okay, and that's it.
Yeah, do I have any other TV talks?
Did you have a fabulous birthday week?
Oh, fuck, yeah.
I bet you did. Okay, so email Diane at badboypod.com your birthday wishes to Julia.
Oh, my God.
Your bad boys on the block, your good boys, etc., etc.
Listen, it's so embarrassing to have a birthday.
Leave us a huge, hard, throbbing 5-star review on Apple Podcasts.
Please. We
And you know what?
love getting
If you
fucked
don't-
by your 5-star.
If you don't subscribe or whatever, you should on Spotify or Apple Podcasts.
I love being updated that my own podcast.
Me too.
Our own, sorry.
It's
I
okay.
hate saying my.
Yeah, never say it again, but it's fine.
Is like available.
I know.
Right at midnight. I'm just like, and Zoe never gets that thrill because she's asleep.
Yep,
But
it's true.
I do.
But when I wake up in the morning, I'm like, oh, good, it went through. When I see it, I'm like, oh, thank God I didn't fuck it up. Because one time I did. Worst day of my life. I accidentally set it to come out at noon 01 instead of midnight 01.
Ugh, Zoe's biggest shame.
Truly. Buy a fucking shirt.
We love when you buy a shirt. I should buy another shirt.
Okay. Shop.badboypod.com.
Oh, yeah. Should we make Borsan shirts?
Oh, yeah. Email Diane. Follow us at Bad Boy Podcast. Check out the Wilmer Slatterama. See the type of fun shit we do in stories. That'll be a thrill for you. For the whole family.
Let's turn this into a recording where you say it just like that. It'll be a thrill for you.
It'll be a thrill for you and your whole family. Follow us
Your
at Bad
parents
Boy
will
Podcast.
be confused about who Diane is.
Yeah, well, open your eyes because Diane's everywhere. And I think that's a beautiful note.
Diana's a vibe. Diana's a state of being. Diana's a mindset.
All of those things.
Oh, maybe that's her new tagline.
Diana's a state of mind.
Yeah. Diana's a concept. Diana's a
Diane is a state of mind.
Zionistic society. Just kidding. Not Zionistic.
Just kidding. No, she's it's not a cult though.
Not a cult though.
She is notably not charismatic enough to run a cult.
Yeah, no. Definitely not.
She couldn't maintain a follower if her life depended on it.
Oh
Except
my
on
God.
her Facebook knitting page. She's maintaining followers over there.
Really loses herself there.
Totally.
Oh wow. This is a random note, but I'm part of this like Dollarama page. Do you have we don't have Dollarama down here. It's just like a dollar store.
Okay.
And people post their crafts all the time.
Oh.
People are just like, I made this with purely Dollarama stuff. And you're just like this.
Are
I got
they
added by
impressive, or
a
are you
friend.
like, I can tell.
No, they're just like, I can tell.
Okay.
And it's so fucking funny. Ooh,
I
I'll
mean-
put some creations this week.
Okay, yeah.
I haven't been there in a sec, but I'll get like notifications.
Do like a fun little foursome and slider.
I hate Facebook.
Yeah.
I love this page.
I mean, that's the type of thing that thrives on Facebook.
It really does. And people get into it. Anyway, have the best fucking Thursday of your life.
True.
Brought to you by Lady Parts.